Hello everyone, welcome back to another art stream. Hope everyone is doing well. Don't mind little slug cat on the side. Wait, why did I just... Wait, am I not seeing my chat? Hello? Sorry, I see something in the chat of the stream here. But for some reason I can't see anything on my actual chat here. So I don't know if you guys have been typing. What does it say there? Wait. Sorry, I got completely sidetracked immediately. First of all, sorry if there's any sound. There is some construction, underwater construction work, yes, being done outside. So, yeah, sorry if you can hear anything related to that. Let me try to find, is that it? Yes. Is this from the previous stream? What is... Hello? Oh no, I see. I cannot... Why can't I see the chat message? Hi Shirzal, welcome in. Sorry, I'm just trying to zoom in into the chat that is behind me. I can't quite see what it says. I do see the little slug cat, but I can't see what else it says, and for some reason YouTube isn't showing it to me. I wonder if it's because I have so many streams scheduled that it's just popped on to another stream, maybe? I don't know. Let me see if I can go to stream elements, I think it's called. Well, the floor is like trembling. Everything's fine, don't worry. I don't think you will be able to hear that. Maybe now. Oh, maybe you can hear it actually. Hold on. Oh yeah, I think you can hear it. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Give me a second. So hi Mateo, welcome in. In the meantime, yeah, let me know how y'all doing. How y'all are doing. I'm doing well. Yeah, just like I said, there's some construction noises outside, so yeah, I'm gonna mute myself while I figure out what's in the chat behind me. So yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, I think I found it. Doing good, pretty good, nice. Good to know. Yeah, I was actually feeling a little sleepy before, but I don't know, maybe it was starting the stream gave me back the energy. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Okay, I was trying to look at what's in the chat behind me. I can't read it, but hopefully if I pull up, is it this one? It generally feels, you know those, I don't know, like in the supermarket stuff, like the massage chairs vibrating in the back. That's kind of how this feels, but it's the entire room. The entire room is trembling quite a bit. Don't know why. Plagues, because welcome in. Hi. Hey. Oh my god. So loud. Music hides the construction sound. Okay, that's good. That's good. Music, come in. There we go. Yeah. So, oh yeah, for the music, I mixed up both Arknights and Rain World music. So yeah. Oh, I can't zoom into the text. Dang it. I'm just trying to see. Oh, there you go. Little creature, be fast and determined because this thing that in you from inside will not ways will benefit you, but you have an instrument to survive too. Oh, hello by the way. I think that is on the other stream. Yeah, on the Hunter stream. Friday. I'm doing a stream on going on the Hunter run of Rain World, the Hunter campaign. So yeah, that probably refers to that. Sorry that I spent so much time on that. Oh, let's see. Did I miss anything else? No, I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, well, as long as the construction sounds are being hidden, that's good. My new partner today. This is Slugcat. Yeah, this is the main character or I guess the character that you play as in Rain World. And so that's one of the projects that I want to take on today. We'll be recreating Slugcat in 3D in honor of completing the Survivor campaign, which is where this specific Slugcat takes place. Oh yeah, I can actually move him around. Hello. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up some references, and I guess in the meantime, well, that is one project that I want to take on today. There is another project, but I might just discuss it, and we might have to take that project on some other time. Oh, this one is cool, but I might have to crop it. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna crop Slugcat in. This is some official art, just to have, you know, some multiple references. So that's the one. It sounds so loud. Then have one more reference, though it seems to be like earlier concept art, because it doesn't look 100% how Slugcat looks now. Yeah, I guess it is more or less. Yeah, so that's another reference that I get. Let me pull that up in my own reference as well, because I'm not, you know, gonna look over to OBS every time for references. Let me actually place it over here. This mix is gonna be interesting, yeah, because that was a Rain World song, and now we're into some Arknights music. Oh, nice, Holder theme. They really always play, like, I put it on random, but it feels like it plays more or less the same songs. Well, that's cool. It's a cool song. Also, welcome, Aren. Hello, man. Hello. Welcome in. So yeah, first thing we're gonna work on today is Slugcat, and then we're not gonna be working on this, but this is a project that I worked on the past month, which is this Chibi Aren model. And I mentioned when I made the post on Twitter that, you know, if you could tell more or less what the inspiration was, you know, some future ideas that I have for projects. And yeah, one of it is, well, one of the main references was the chibi models in Arknights. So yeah, I wanna make like a base model, so then I can, you know, recreate other Arknights characters. So I'm gonna lower the music sound, but yeah, I increased it a little bit because it was low on the Rain World music. So yeah, it's a little loud on my end. Give me a second. What are they doing? It wasn't this loud before I started. The moment I started, it started getting super loud. What the heck? I might have to go look in a second if it continues. It's making me a little... Yeah. I mean, it said that the music hides it, so yeah, hopefully it's fine. But yeah, I want to make other Arknights, or well, Arknights characters, because this is my own, you know, it's me. But I want to make Arknights characters in this style in the future. So if we have time, we can start working on like a base mesh for that. For now, I want to work on the Slugcat thingy. But yeah, before we actually begin, or fully begin, I guess, I wanted to talk about plans for the next couple weeks, actually, yeah, for streams. Because the past few weeks we've been doing the art streams, and then I'm starting on Friday the Rain World, the Hunter run. But in the future, well, these next couple weeks are gonna be pretty active, because next week, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure I double triple checked it. Next week, Deltarune's chapter 3 and 4 come out, right? That is next week, I believe Thursday. Oh yeah, someone said like 7 days, yeah, so, you know, today is, or no, tomorrow is Thursday, so, yeah. I was gonna originally stream this on Thursday, so yeah. And then the following week, so from next week, the next one, a new Five Nights at Freddy's game is gonna come out. Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. And so I'm like, oh gosh, there's a lot of games coming out very soon. So yeah, so head for Deltarune. Yeah, it's been a long time and I'm excited also for it. So yeah, next week I think Thursday and maybe even Friday, I'm gonna be playing through Deltarune. See how much progress we can make through the chapter. And then, because it's 2 chapters, that's another thing. And then I usually do Five Nights at Freddy's games as video series. So I probably, instead of streaming the following Friday, the Friday after that one, I will probably start recording Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. I might do like I did with Ruben, where I recorded for like the entire day and just started rolling it in as we went. That's kind of the plan right now. Obviously, I'll let y'all know what the idea is aside from that. But yeah, that's the idea currently. Just to let y'all know. What the heck? Sounds like the house is coming down. I don't know what's happening. But yes, for now I just deleted the cube and put another cube because it didn't. Okay, don't worry about it. Let's just begin working on Slugcat. I just wanted to announce that real quick. That's the plan for the next couple weeks, more or less. So yeah, hope that's alright with y'all. And let's begin. Okay, we got 2 Arknights songs back to back. I'm gonna start counting, yeah, like the which songs are Arknights songs and which songs are Rain World songs, like how often each of them come out. Yeah, Cube was sent to the void, indeed. So yeah, sorry, I was just setting up my references just to have them up on my own screen. So I don't really have a turnaround for this, so I guess let's just try to freehand it. Maybe it would even be helpful to, you know, try out different methods. So actually, yeah, the first thing that I wanted to check is how tall is Slugcat. That's something that I always been curious about. If you guys, if any Rain World fans in chat that know about the scale, the height, let me look that up, because and this confused me a lot. In the final area of the game, right, Subterranean, it's like a subway system, and Slugcat is like human-sized compared to the trains. There's like yeah, train wagons or subway wagons, whatever you call them. Yeah. And Slugcat seemed fairly the size of like a human relative to that. So I don't know what that means. So yeah, some people are saying that 3 feet, so like a meter, which I think a meter is like 3.333 feet. But anyway. Let's see. Yeah. There was. I remember seeing that. Yeah, some people theorizing like, is it because it's Slugcat, right? So is it the size of a slug? Is it the size of a cat? Is it bigger than that? Yeah, some people are saying like ocelot size. So like, or that will be a meter, I guess. Yeah, because house cats are smaller, and then obviously slugs are tiny. Slugcat is a 2-meter tall behemoth. I mean, I guess 1 meter will be fine. This is like a middle ground, more or less. Yeah, I think that iterators are probably as big as humans. And Slugcat is a similar size, yeah. That is a good point. Because iterators wouldn't be tiny. I mean, maybe smaller than normal humans. Because we like small things. Okay, someone's saying Slugcat is confirmed 90 centimeters, which will be 3 feet, yeah. Oh gosh, red centipedes are giant in that case. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with a solid 1 meter. Yeah, maybe the people were just really small. That's a good point. Isn't there? No, that was like prehistoric times that insects were like I don't know if it's like fact or just theory. I guess most things prehistoric are mostly theory, but that the insects were really big. So maybe some yeah, some in between of that. Anyway, I'm just gonna go. So this is 1 centimeter in my well, depending on the scale that you're going for. Oh, you can't see this because it's a pop-out window, but yeah, it is set to centimeters, which means that 1 cube is 1 centimeter. So we go 100 centimeters, and this is the height that we're working with. Yeah, I mean, I think 100, a solid 100 is fair, because then we can just go off of that, right? Like we making, you know, 90, or I guess it could be 10 centimeters, but then it will be small. Yeah, will be slug size, a big slug, I guess. Yeah. During the Carboniferous, okay, insects got really big due to higher concentrations of oxygen in the atmosphere. Fascinating. That'll be interesting if... I don't know, I'm so excited to learn more about the lore of Rain World. Like, did something like that happen? The oxygen... We basically went back to that era. That'd be pretty wild. But yeah, that's cool to know. I always appreciate the little tips. So, yeah, this is the first thing that I thought of on kinda how to make the shape of this locket, because it's kinda like a curve. Okay, not that way. It's kinda like a curve, right? Like this way. But I guess I gotta check also the proportions, yeah, and that's difficult, right? Because since it's a sprite, it's more of a 2D type deal. So, it seems like the noise outside is calming down, which is nice. I did, yeah, hear the advice, so maybe I shouldn't have resized them, but that's okay. We can... Is it reset? No, freeze transformations. Right, then that set them back to 1, yeah. Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, let me actually switch the references to this side then. Oh, but then I'm gonna cover chat. Dang it. Let's do, yeah, over here. Yeah. That should work. Yeah, then you can see that the scale is now set back to 1. So that's the advice that I've heard, that you want to use edit mode so that it doesn't change the scale, because if you change the scale, it can mess with like textures, with a bunch of things. So better not to bother with that too much. Oh, I will say, because I switched the transformations, it's fine. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to, you know, work with it basically. So how do we make the tail? I guess you just continue extruding. I'm gonna make like the basic, I don't know, yeah, let's go to front view, or right view, I guess, or left view, okay. Because which is the front view? I guess this is, right? So, yeah. Let's do, because I want you to be sideways, kind of like if it was in 2D. Yeah, so I think I can do it. Is this how you do it? With, yeah, there we go. Okay, 90 degrees. And, oh yeah, let me disable this. So I kind of wanted to end up looking like a side view. Still don't know how we're gonna do the legs. That's what because you know, it's mostly just a tube slugget for the most part. But then there's also the little legs and also the little ears. For some reason I forgot about the ears. I was just looking at a reference before the stream, and I was like, oh yeah, it's got little ears. So yeah, I need to figure that out too. Let us do some extruding for the tail. Go. Is it going slightly up? Okay, yeah, I think. Right, I think it's, yeah, there we go. Oops. I guess technically I could just delete the face and then take the edges and extrude from here, like so. It's not the super long tail, but it is, I don't know. Is it longer than the body? See, in the actual, like in the concept art, and maybe not in the actual artwork, like the colored artwork, but it does seem to imply that the tail is shorter. But in the actual sprite, it looks actually longer than the rest of the body, right? Also, it's funny because you can see the arms when Slowcat is actually running around. But then, yeah, when they grab onto stuff, it becomes, yeah, smaller. Or yeah, you can actually see the arms. So that's interesting. Yeah. It is pretty difficult not having a turn around. Maybe I should grab... Is there a way to grab a frame from the GIF? I say GIF. Do you guys say GIF or GIF? Some people say GIF. A lot of people do, actually. Personally, first of the years. I'm trying to see if I can grab. I think with Photoshop you can do that. Don't know if I open Photoshop, it's gonna do that. But or if it's gonna show my Photoshop, I mean. Feels like it's more than half the body size. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, well, I guess, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, let me put the GIF on Photoshop, see if I can... Oops. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because it actually gives me all the frames. Yeah, okay, I thought I saw something, or I heard something about that the creator said it was pronounced GIF. I don't know, maybe it is, or maybe they were just trolling. I have no idea. It just doesn't sound right. I don't know. Just my opinion on that. Okay, before the jump, yeah, because before they jump, it kind of turns to the screen. So that's kind of the frame that I'm trying to look for. It is difficult though, because it's the run cycle. It's like, yeah, mid-run cycle is difficult to find. Was there one when they... No, I guess when they are in the air. Yeah. There is one where they are mid-air. And I guess that one could work. Sure, let's go with that one, because it's just the legs that we gotta reset. And it does seem to be, yeah, a little more than half. It's not double the body size, but it's also not much smaller. Yeah. Mostly say GIF. Yeah, for me personally, it just feels better. not that I have any strong opinions either way, but I mean, other than I just like to pronounce it that way. Let's see, Rinworld, there it is. Whoops. Okay. Yes. Well, no. Oh, no! Don't save that. Or do save that? No, actually, no. Don't save that file. They won't regret that, surely. So yeah, let me pull up the picture that I took. Just to, you know, for the record, show you guys what I'm looking at. Yeah, it's... Whoa, okay, it's on the corner. Hold on. Oh. There you go. Yeah, so it is mid-jump. But I think it is a good side view. I guess I can also pull it up on the... here in Maya. Create... Yeah, free image plane. And then we import that. I'm so glad the sound is gone. It's so funny because I was like, oh yeah, it's a little loud, but it's not super loud. Like when I closed my door, the sound went away, so I was like, okay, it should be fine. And then it just got louder and louder. So I have no idea what they were doing. I was kind of curious, but seems to be fine now. Rimworld, look at PNG, there we go. Whoops, where did it go? There it is. Okay, forgot my controls. Yeah, so I guess speaking of low poly, probably gonna go for a low poly style for this. Let's see. It's a little difficult with trying to go to, there we go, object mode. There you go. Just to know exactly where to place it. I guess I could place it like this, or like this, more like sitting down. I don't know. It's difficult because it's mid-jump, so you know, obviously the legs are stretched out. Let's try something like this, at least to get the overall shape first. Yeah, let's see if that works. I just, you know, having references, it's a lifesaver. Oh, actually, I should just reset the positions. Yep. And now let's go back to, let's try with the vertex, yeah. Connects everything, gonna go X-ray. Yeah, then I gotta see how the ears will work. Because I could make them just separate, or I could make them part of the mesh, which, you know, will make more sense organically. Ooh, this is difficult too, because again, it is a side view. But obviously in 3D, this will be like the front, technically, because you see the two legs here. Or no, I guess this is a side view and we just focus on this leg. And then the other leg, yeah. Okay. So I think I know what I gotta do. So, okay. Let's do minus 90, because again, this is whoops. Oh no, rotation, sorry. Rotation, yep. Let's do minus 90, whoops, minus, hello, there we go. Minus 90, yeah. This is not necessary, but I just want to minus 90 also. Because this is a side view, I wanted to, you know, be a side view. Actually. Whoops, that's not... Okay, let's just skip it like that. This will be worth it. I promise. Yeah, so now we can go to right view and then... Okay. Now we can think of it more as the side than the front. I guess the difficulty is gonna be the face. I could model the face in the front. Yeah. This is something that, if it is looking at my soul, it really does. Yeah, like the almost cross eyes. Or not crossed eyes, but, you know, the cross-shaped eyes. Looks a little spooky, you won't deny that. But yeah, I was gonna say, this is what live streaming this stuff helps with also, because I gotta make some bold choices, you know? If it doesn't look 100%, at least we'll learn. but it does help me at least make a choice, you know, as fast as possible. Because sometimes that's what makes projects take a long time, right? Because you're like, does that look right? Let's try doing it a different way. When you haven't even finished what you were originally doing, right? At least that's what I find myself struggling with. Hey Shadow, I was late because my battery is dead. No worries. No worries, no worries. Welcome in. Good to see you now. How you doing? Well, the construction work noise is back. I was just saying there was some construction, but it seemed to have been done, or at least not as loud as it was before. And nope, seems like we are back to loud again. That's okay. Honestly, this looks, yeah. Let's do mesh display. Oh no, mesh. Beautiful, huh? And there you go. We obviously gotta give it a little bit of more rounded feel. It does seem like from some references, like the end of the tail is a little thicker, I guess. Something like this should work. At least, you know, we're working low poly. We'll start adding more details as we go, but for now I just want to get the basics down. At least of the body. I don't know if before we continue I should do the rest, or like, you know, I should add more detail to the base and then add some more stuff. I guess I want to figure out how to do the ears. But yeah. Oh yes, autosave please. It's nice having autosave just activated, because apparently I hadn't saved for a while. So that just reminded me of that. So yeah, I'm gonna do this as a front view. And let me see if I can... Oh, it's been sideways for a while, I guess. Whoops. Oh, yeah, it's been sideways because I guess it hasn't been... Yeah, because the center of the object is in the perfect middle. So yeah, let me see if I can actually set it to the middle of it. Just gotta zoom in a lot. Yeah, you know, just gotta do it the old-fashioned way. This feels very intense with this music. I think we're more or less... Well, no, it starts getting a little to the side as we zoom in. No, just want it to be... Oh, come on. No. There you go. That should be the middle. Sure. Is this from Holland? This is... Oh, actually... Well, I did work on a Hornet model at one point. Well, not Hornet, but Hornet inspired. But yeah, thank you, Mateo. It's a Slugcat from Rain World. It is... Well, it's not really... Like, on a surface, it's definitely similar aesthetically, in the sense that it uses a lot of like insect and bug designs. But it's a very different game. I actually was expecting it to be something similar to Hollow Knight, and it ended up being completely different. In a good way, I'd say. Well, we gotta center this one too. So give me a second. But I did do some Hollow Knight art in the past, and I would love to do more. I would love to do... I forgot what they're called, but you know when you make a character and you make the actual environment that it lives in, or that it exists. Like say I for finishing Rain World, I made, you know, Slugcat, but I also modeled it, and I also modeled, I don't know, one of the areas in the game, like what is a very iconic area? I feel like every area is pretty iconic. Well, the shoreline, yeah, like Slugcat in the shoreline. And so I model a small part of the shoreline and kind of Slugcat running around, then make a render of Slugcat kind of existing in that world, running around that area. I think it will be cool to make that stuff in the future. And that's something that I've seen people make of Hollow Knight, more in the real world, of the real world materials. And it looks really cool. So that's kinda an idea that I have. But for now we're just modeling Slugcat. Let's see where we go from there. So I might start adding a little bit of detail, because I feel like we do want to at least the head round up a little bit more. And yeah, I guess in the meantime we can see where the ears should go. Are the ears more to the front or to the back? They seem to be a little bit like rabbit ears. Little bit. They almost look like antennas too. I hate June 2nd, well, the good thing is not June 2nd. I'm glad. Feels like middle, you think so? I guess, yeah, I can see it in some of the concept art. And yeah, even in the final art. Yeah, I guess let's go. Let's see if it was in the middle, like the tallest point in the head, because obviously we're gonna round it up and it's gonna be end up being the tallest part. Yeah. Oh, school is waiting. I see. Flow. Okay, that already looks good. Yeah, so I use this edge flow, which makes it so it immediately follows the starts rounding it up. Maybe not this, but it is nice to at least have an idea. Yeah, like from this side it does work. From this side we can switch some stuff around. Which song was this? This is nice. Oh yeah, Whole Hayek's theme. Sorry, I sound a little tired, by the way. My voice feels a little tired. Probably gonna be talking a little less now, but yeah, I'm taking a break tomorrow, so she'll be recovered for Friday's Hunter playthrough. I'm excited for that. I'm also a little nervous, because the more I read about it, the more difficult it feels. Yeah, it is very much like basically hardcore mode, Rain World. So I don't know. Well, we'll try. I guess we can do similar to IS. I guess with Arknights, we can try to do one run and see where we go from there, and then yeah, just work from there basically. Apple break? Unfortunately I don't have an apple. I should probably bring an apple. Play gacha game, rip my phone, dang. Oh, what the heck? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mateo. Yeah, don't worry, don't panic. I guess I clicked on my tracking, yeah, and I made myself, yeah, outside of the bounds. It's empty, no! Always has been. Sorry, you had to find out this way. Yeah, this is not some 4D effect. The music is, or not the music, the outside is getting pretty loud. You know what? I'm not gonna mess with the tail. I'm just gonna try to figure out the base of the body. Maybe a little more, though. Then again, I guess I could also add another edge here. Let's add another one here. Have to round up a little bit. It isn't gonna make it, yeah, bigger, but that's fine because we can resize things. Mostly on the sides, I think, is where we need to work with. Oh, that's actually starting to look pretty decent. Fairly decent, yeah. I need to I won't do it this time. Good thing we're not working on Arknights related stuff. But every time the Babel theme comes in, I'm like, oh, I feel the need to rant. Just gotta take it out of the playlist. Hey, you know, we're making progress. This my first instinct wasn't to start immediately talking about it. Whoops. Okay, I'm trying to. There we go. I subdivided to see like how it would look. And I guess the first time you subdivide, it kind of struggles a little bit at first. But yeah, it looks interesting. Interesting, yes. I guess let's work a little bit more on the side view before I do anything else. Except a rat as a cat slug hybrid is controlling him. No, definitely not. Definitely. Hold on. You gave me an idea. Nope, nothing. Nothing. No, there's no slug cat in my head. Don't worry about it. That will be funny actually if you, yeah, do this and then. Wait. Neuron activation every time the Babel theme starts, yeah. Well, let's stay like this for a bit. Oh gosh. Sure, let's go with it. Let's do this. I'm literally the meme of the girl who put a bag of chips in her head. Oh my gosh, so crazy. Oh, actually this side is getting, yeah, maybe two. Yeah. I was hoping this theme will come in, not gonna lie. Looks so goofy. Yeah. Let's stay like this for a bit. I'm afraid to go away from Arknights in my language. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I think someone said that. Yeah. It's you know, different games, I guess, and I guess the fact that, well, games that have an international outreach, I guess, it's, yeah, they really gotta work on their naming conventions. It's I guess all I'll say, cause yeah, certain words can mean different things in different languages. Yeah, I gotta be careful with that stuff. There was the name of one resource in Arknights, and British people were like, yeah. They didn't really, what's it called? they should have checked that stuff. It wasn't like offensive or anything, but it was, you know, a bad word. So yeah. Whoops, I don't know what I just did, but we ball in. It's fine. Oops. No, don't worry about it. Let's see. Just don't want it to, yeah, distort too much. I guess we can check with this. Seems to be, whoops. Seems to be fine. Yeah, we just need to add a little bit more subdivision here. Oh, they had to change it. Oh, it might be that same word. I don't even know if it is. Well, no, if it is offensive, maybe not actually. This time they had to change the Transformers name because it was offensive in the UK. Dang. Yeah, there was the pose, right, of the Inkling girl in Mario Kart. I remember, yeah, but way back when I was playing Mario Kart, I mentioned it. Yeah. It's difficult. Can be difficult. The more you know, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's good to at least be in the know. Yeah, okay, that looks better. Still don't know how to do the ears. I might have to look at some references to see like how other people do ears. Like ears. Ow. I guess rabbit ears. 3D model reference. Oh, it's giving me like the yeah, so it's giving me an asset, kind of like what's it called? I don't remember the name in English. Diadem? Cornet? Jewel? No, there's definitely a different name, but yeah. You know, like the bunny ears for disguises. That's what's pulling up. Not disguises, like for outfits. That is what's showing up. There are some rabbit ears. I guess I'll... Oh no, I typed in rabbit ears. Let's try bunny ears. Or bunny 3D model. That's just, yeah, not complicate things. Okay, that's not... What is this? Oh, this is a Rain World song. Okay, it almost sounded like Arknights. Okay, that's a very complex rabbit model. I don't... You know, we're trying to go more low poly. I mean, I do have an idea, so I guess we can try it out. Oh, in Italy it also means that, dang. Yeah, I think I remember seeing, yeah, in a game from... Yeah, like the first time I saw that post used in that context, it was in like a European game. So yeah, makes sense. I guess what we can do, and I think we can even just do it with this. Oh yeah, okay, that, well, I was gonna say that simplifies things, but then it actually messes with the... we can fix it though. We have the technology. Maybe. Too many languages, so too many stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, yeah, let's try it with this. Let's try going off of this. If it doesn't work, you know, it is what it is. Actually, can I do... Okay, yeah, symmetry still works. That's good. Because then that helps speed this up. Because I can do this. And we just do this. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Just delete those. And yeah, we got 4, 4, and 4. Okay. So I mean, I could pull out the ears from this. Just like, yeah, like so. Oh, that actually, hey, hold on. Yeah, this, you know, gotta refine it a little bit, but might be the way to go. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. That kinda, yeah, I was complicating it a little bit too much for myself. Yeah, because then, yeah, if it goes down like this. Yeah, okay. Huh. Okay, okay. Let's keep it going. Whoops, not that. Okay, let's disable edge flow. And now do this. Yeah, just to give it a little bit more roundness to it. Then, or maybe for this one we can do edge flow, because I do want it to be... Oh, never mind. Like I want it to feel a little bit more organic. Yeah, something like this works. Yeah, look at that. Well, from the front looks good, yeah. From the side it's a little goofy. But I guess we can just make them go a little backwards. Like this. We can even... Yeah. So with B, I make it so... Whoops. With B, I said. Hold on. With B, yeah. We can add a little bit of influence. A little bit more of influence. So yeah, when I do this, it moves more than just that part. It's distorting it a little bit too much though. Yeah, let's not go with that. Let's go piece by piece. It's a little slower, but you know, slow and steady and all that. Sure. Sure, hey, that looks kind of nice actually. It's not perfect, but it does the work right now. And you know, we're just trying to make low poly, make it work real quick. Yeah. Have you guys seen the video of, I don't know from, you know, where it was shot, the video, but yeah, like what language they were speaking. But it was, they went, there was like a painted truck and they said Optimum Prime or something like that. It was pretty funny. Wait, can I actually, hold on, because I could technically, yeah, let's do this, and then I can hide slug it a little bit more. Maybe a little less. Yeah, just so like it goes in, and then it jumps up. Yeah. They did it perfectly. I did not do justice to the video. But yeah, it was funny. I wonder if I can actually bring to VTube Studio Slugcat and just place it like so it follows my movements. I think there is a way to do that, but I don't know if it can be a GIF. Yeah, I guess I'm just saying GIF. Guess we're going with it. I guess the eyes can be a texture, and also this. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just gotta work on the legs and the arms. It is difficult though, because again, yeah, the arms don't really show. I'm assuming this is meant to be the arms. But they are like very small. So maybe they can even be... I wonder if they can be a separate asset that maybe you can hide. Yeah. Because I don't know if it will work as part of the model. Like as part of the... Or I guess we could do the same thing as the ears, right? Just pull it out of the sides. Could work. Oh, that's what they said in the video. Dang. Maybe not GIF, maybe not. Need to make posts separately? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things you can just refine later. I actually kind of really like how the ears look. They, you know, they obviously look pretty hard surface. They don't look super organic. But you know, that's similar to the low poly look, right? It's gonna look a little rough around the edges, literally. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I actually just had another idea. Do this. Whoops, not that. Okay, I was hoping it would. Or maybe if I just click in the middle. Hold on. Turn on edge flow. Do that. Nope. Okay. You just do it manually, I guess. I just wanted to round it up a little bit more from the side. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. I guess let me... Whoops. Because when I... Yeah, you see a little bit of the roughness, so let's go mesh display. Look normal, soft and edge. Yeah, that looks a little rounder. But I guess let's keep it how it was, yeah. Just to keep the... Yeah, look at how the geometry actually looks. Yeah. Might have to fatten it a little bit, yeah. That will probably make it look more organic. But yeah, we can refine it later. Might try to do the arms before I do the legs, because that's what I'm really scared about. Which I don't know, it might not be that difficult. Might just be able to come from that. But yeah, for the arms I think we can do the same thing as the legs. What point do they come out of though? Because I was gonna do it from here, but it might be a little too high. But then this seems a little low, so I might have to cut one more time in the middle here. Excuse me. Yeah, you know what? It might be for the best. Because here in the middle... actually, no, it's flowing. This one seems to have worked well. Yeah. We could do a little bit of... Whoops. Yeah, no, because then it makes the neck look weird. Let me try with edge flow, see. Yeah, okay. That was even better. Okay. So now it's to here. There probably, now that I think about it, there probably is a better way. Because then you probably don't need this whole side. But yeah, it's like everything, we can refine it later. Oh yeah, I guess this works because you can even have a little bit, yeah, like a semi-shoulder here. And then, yeah, the arm can just come out of here. Yeah, magic theorem. I guess maybe make it a little more round. Yeah. Little stubby arms. So it probably goes up to here. Yeah, this I guess I'm gonna have to, yeah, be more loose about it. Cause I can't know for sure. I think Dorothy has one of my favorite designs in Arknights. The combination of the science and the pioneers. The fact that it foreshadows her connection to them. It's really cool. I think that's why that story, even though it wasn't like, you know, it was a normal side quest, so it wasn't, maybe didn't have the it's just like doing like it wasn't as refined as other like bigger side stories. Still like her part of the story. Is there a way to... No, whoops, don't do that. There was a way that I could, yes, alongside the normal. Okay, didn't work as much as I was expecting, as I was hoping, I mean. Yeah. Fears my buff ability. When I was young, I couldn't run fast because I was when a dog chased me, I run faster than a dog. I ran from my school to my house. Oh, cool, dang. Doug wanted to show you your potential. Yeah, Doug was a real one. One thing I've learned from programming is if I ignore it long enough, it doesn't exist, and don't touch it if it works. You know, yeah, that is true. The touch it if it don't touch it if it works. That is a great lesson. Because if you know later on it doesn't work, at least now you know, right? But if it does work and you just mess with it for a long time, and you know it would have worked regardless. You know, either it would have worked anyway, or you can even mess it up, right? So yeah, I relate to that. Surprisingly, yeah, with like 3D modeling too. But I guess it shows that it applies to a lot of things. Dang. Very wise words, actually. Probably wanted a little longer. But we're also gonna do, I don't know, how do we even do the hands? I guess we can do just basic low poly hands for the time being. Kinda like what I did for the Aren low poly model. Basically just like you get the idea of a hand. But it's just like a stubby thing. Whoops. Oh, why did it work on this side, but then on this side it didn't? Huh? Did I break symmetry with something? Oh, weird. Oh, I guess the edge flow works different on the two sides. Okay. That was interesting. That's pretty neat. Yeah, let's go with this for now. Something else for the... I'm assuming you mean like the university fee for this lesson? Yeah, I get that. I think, especially with more... well, I don't know if you think that applies for programming, but for more artistic stuff, I don't know. I'm very on the fence, and you know, not saying I don't recommend going to school for that, or to university, to college for that. If you want to try it out, yeah, definitely. But I don't know if it's like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's something that's necessary, if that makes sense. I think it help for other things, right? To make connections, to learn from other people. But it depends on how you like to learn, I think. And you know, yeah, it is a lot of colleges are a big fee, so you really gotta think about that. Stories are random. They are a little random, Shadow, not gonna lie. It's okay though, as long as we don't go too away from things. Yeah, I was just thinking that I probably should have done it as a T-pose if I wanted to rig it, but I don't even know how I will begin to rig something like a slug cat, so let's just do this for now, and then in the future I can, because I can just delete these arms and then extrude to the sides to make it a T-pose. So yeah, I think for now I'll just do this, like a basic thingy. Let's do the legs though. Can you actually, wait, can you hide separate things? Oh, I guess you can. Oh yeah, you can. I completely forgot that you could hide parts of the model. Let's look at this one big flex tube, yeah. I guess you will have to make your own rig with it, which there are tools, really good tools in Blender for making your own rig. I think so. In some of the art, even the official art, it makes the legs look pretty big in Slugcats. But in the actual sprite, they actually seem pretty small. So I think I'm gonna go both of that more than anything. Yeah, so something more similar to the legs or to the arms. Yeah. So something like this. It is gonna make this look a little weird, but we can fix it. Unless... Oh yeah, this is the song that the last time I was like, did we go into a different album? Oops, that's a little too low. I guess it is a Colombia song, right? Because if it's Franca and Liscarn. So I guess it makes sense that it will be like a pop song type deal. It's funny though. Yeah, for a second I got scared. I was like, I'm gonna get copyright claim for this. So this one. Don't know how to do... Oh yeah, because they are like... They're like talons at the end. So yeah, let me try and do that. Going from bicycle more after learning how to ride. I think that happens, yeah, that's fairly common. Because you know, you try to be more daring as you go, right? As you figure it out. It's been so long actually since I have ridden a bicycle. Yeah, something like this. At least just based in the... I guess I can show you in this. Nope, not that one. In this one, and this art. That's kinda how the legs seem to be. So kinda making a combination, I guess, of the art and the sprite. It's weird because in the sprite they seem to... Well, no, I guess it's probably this part. I was gonna say they seem to be the front knees that move for the most part. So I guess this part will be a little shorter. Let's do a slide. Yeah, something like this. Yeah. That's funny. It's very low poly. I could refine it a little more. But yeah, it is kind of like that. So how do I... how do I unhide those parts? Oops. What did I just do? Wait. Wait, how? What? Where did this cube come from? Oh, this was from another thing I was referencing. Okay. What the heck? Wait, why are there so many? Hello? What just happened? What? Oh, I guess I unhid everything. Okay. What the heck? Wait, where did this locket go? Oh, did I accidentally delete this locket instead of the cube? Whoops. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Don't forget to save. Yeah, good point. Let me save in a new scene just to be safe. Yeah. I do have my assets so that it autosaves every now and then. But I hadn't asked for a while, so yeah, good catch on that. Good call, I mean. See, I don't like that does this. I need to refine that quite a bit. It looks it looks really goofy, but it is kinda in the shape. Just gotta, you know, work through it. But there are parts, see, the difficult part about the more organic designs is, yeah, there are parts like this where you do want it to be smooth, kinda like it is here. But then, yeah, like from here, you do want it to be more defined, right? So let's see. Yeah, maybe something more like this, because then, yeah, that even helps define it a little more, I think. Lover body like Godzilla, it kinda is. What is Locket but a tiny Godzilla? I hadn't realized, but yeah, I can see it for sure. I guess especially the arms, especially because they're a little stubby. That's the right term. I guess you could also make them to the sides, but no, I think to here makes more sense. It is clipping here, which, you know, you can clip a little bit. It's not too much. Yeah, it's finding just gotta find the balance. Then is this one another? Did we just get to? Oh yeah, this is Silence theme. I thought it was the same song still, but I guess we're just going from bangers back to back. Something like this, just to make it a little smoother. Yeah. That works. I think that's decent. We could refine this. I probably should. I think if anything this might help. Yeah, what I said, I got a little bit more definition to this part. If anything, I don't know, what can we bring closer to? Yeah, I guess if these two we bring closer, it does a little bit of definition. And it's fine, because we don't need it to be, yeah, we just need it to be defined. Because, I mean, it is a slug, and it does show, if anything, the pixel art makes a really good job at showing that, you know, because it's a slug, a lot of parts, like, mesh with each other, meld with each other. I don't know how to call it, but yeah, they mix up in a way. You think the tail is way too big, really? Because I thought it had a pretty big tail. Like it is, you know, based on the reference. It is from the side view, so I guess maybe that makes it look bigger. Because in the references, in some it looks big and in some it looks smaller. But I said that I was gonna go from the interpretation of a bigger tail. It could be thinner. At least from this side. Or maybe from both sides, actually. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because in terms of length, I think it's fine, but maybe could be a little... Yeah, a little less here, and here. Well, let's see. I guess this... Well, yeah, that is what confused me also, that it's difficult to tell where the body ends and where the tail begins. There we go. Back to Rain World music. I like this. I like the little guy. Maybe the head. If anything, I think the head is the one that looks a little big to me. I guess the thing is we don't really have a side view, because this is the head turned to face the player. Right? But I guess, yeah, we're gonna even see here that it is meant to be a little thinner. Let's do, yeah. Something like this. The sprite is more slug than cat, and the art is more cat than slug. You know, that is, yeah. I think that's a good way to put it. Yeah. Yeah, the moment I read it, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Well, maybe from this part. Whoops. Couldn't have said it better. Yeah, I agree. Oh, good night, Shadow. Thank you for coming by. Hope you have a good sleep. Go. Okay, this doesn't seem to be too much. Oh, yeah, I think I kept it more like, yeah, bigger, because when you subdivide it, it looks smaller. But I think it's fine, because, I mean, since we're going, especially since we're going low poly, I think the non-subdivided should be our priority. Okay, what is happening here? I guess a lot, yeah, because this is a little bit of a weird fix that I did. I guess, yeah, maybe there are too many triangles in this part. So maybe if I just delete those. Yeah, it does pull less. Yeah, and we're back to quads, so that looks good. The side looks a little weird. But I guess if we soften it, maybe it doesn't look as weird. Yeah, no, it actually seems like, yeah, it very seamlessly meshes. I don't know, combines into the mesh. Yeah. Which, now that I think about it, yeah, I guess this part should be further in, because that's how it will work if it was rigged, right? It will get pushed inside, and, you know, with this, yeah, well, it just meshes, or it just mixes in with the rest of the mesh. Yeah. It's pretty goofy, but hey, it seems to work. Okay, and I think, because I actually kept this as squares, but I could turn them into triangles. Well, yeah, because you can have triangles, but you shouldn't have more than quads. Forgot what they're called, but yeah. You can have, yeah, like this. Actually, maybe for this one I can do H-flow. Yeah, there we go. Just to round the head a little more. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, it does look a little more rounded. We could even round this part a little more to turn this into a quad. But, you know, we don't have to. We'll add a little bit more geometry to this part. Sure, something like this. Sure. You can see a little bit, and I think it's because I haven't. Oh no, it is soft on the edges. I guess if we added a little bit more geometry here. Hi, it is a Brain World model. Welcome in, Guardian. Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to make it. Yeah, we can do this. Because it seems like we need to add a little bit more pieces to this part. Yeah, to fix up the shading a little bit more there. Yeah, now this is 4. And then yeah, we just need to, we can just grab from here. And now this one's 4 again. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I guess that paid off, yeah, that I didn't mess too much with it last time. No, I'm not trying to... Huh? Oh, okay. I thought that other one was the middle. Yeah, actually subdivided it looks even better. Yeah, I think I just gotta fix up a little bit of the geometry so it flows a little better. Yeah, I'm definitely going off of the reference, mostly of the sprite. I don't like how the face looks in the other ones, so I guess we can give it a little bit of a snout, is that the term? We can try to do that. Because I guess from the front it does, it could use a little bit more of a silhouette, yeah. So yeah, good question actually, I thought I was done. And we could go do some texturing, and we can still do that. But I actually like that idea of adding that detail, even if it's something maybe a little bit more subtle than in the official art. Yeah. Are we still mirroring? Yes, we are. Okay, nice. Yeah, the base could be a little nicer. I feel like if anything it is a little messy, but it doesn't really show too much. Well, especially in the subdivision, yeah. Here's still, yeah, not 100%. This one is a triangle, so we could even round up the head even further. But before that, we can make this a little more like this, and this side a little more like this. Not too much, because we don't want it to be... Yeah. We don't want to... Yeah, make it look too detailed. Yeah, I think if we... Yeah, maybe do something like this to add a little bit more roundness to it. Yeah, I think that looks better. Yeah, and if anything, adding a little bit more mesh will help if we do the snout detail. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do the... like a neck necessarily. More so just that, yeah, the add some silhouette. Make it a little bit more like this, a little bit more round. There we go. The previous one is Misty Memory acoustic version, I think. Yeah, it's from Arknights, from one of the summer events. Yeah, I really like that tune as well. Yeah, sorry, I'm now thinking about doing the snout, but let's focus on finishing this part. Let's do... What do I... Well, let's try front view. Yeah. So we have... Yeah, maybe more like this. Yeah, because that doesn't pull down. And it should help with that shape. Hopefully. Right. Let's try this. Well... See, if only it could adapt to the edge, but also not... Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad. Let's do, whoops, this part. Yeah, we don't need it to be super detailed, but I just want it to be so this, yeah, this unshaded mode looks fine. Well, what did I do here? That, yeah, because from the front, I mean, again, it doesn't look too bad, but we could have a little bit more. Oh, I see. Do wedge slide. It's not convincing me, this part. But I think it should be. Should be easier to correct. See, I don't like how it goes down this, like it curves this way instead of this way. Can we change that? If I do something more like this, no, it still pulls down. I guess because it pulls towards this side. Yeah, which is the whole thing that I mentioned of this part, that it's a little messy. Yeah. We'll try to. Yeah, we can sit back for a little bit. Maybe leave this alone for a bit. While I think what to do. Because I mean, this doesn't look too bad. If anything, I could have maybe rounded more this way, so it feels more organic, you know. Yeah, something a little more like this. Basically make it look more intentional, you know. It's kinda the idea. Yeah, I think I need to change this part. But I guess if we're sticking to the low poly side, I guess we can try to texture it and see how it looks textured. So before we do that, let's try to give it a bit of a snout. So I think I should add one more here. Maybe one just, yeah. Not even extrude, just add a little bit more. Yeah, again, just to add some silhouette. Do it this way instead, yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah, so something like this, just a little bump that kinda implies that silhouette. But I don't know. I mean, I do like it. I just think it could have, it will have a little bit more detail. Something like this, yeah. Especially if we, yeah, because now we can do this. That should make it seem a little more round. Actually, so subdivided looks a little silly. Pretty silly, actually. I guess if we then do this, so that the, yeah, the edge flow, oops, oops. Why does it always do this, where it selects multiple things? Yeah, the edge flow goes like this. So then we can model it a little more round. Obviously, this one now has 5 edges, I think. Yeah. So we want to change that. Whenever something like this happens, I wonder if we can make it fix this other side. But maybe not, and maybe we can just close it here. You can never know what you will get with it, yeah. I think I get what you mean. Let's see. Whoops. No, see, from the side it looks fine. Maybe this part can be a little more like this. And it does make it look a little nicer. Oh, and then down here, yeah, so that's to curves it a little more. The front is the real challenge. I mean, that doesn't look too bad from first. Yeah, like even, you know, you can think of this as the nose. It does have, oh yeah, even in the spread it has a little nose. Yeah, so it's actually, oh, it's actually, yeah, hold on. Yeah, could be a little rounder. But I kinda like it, actually. Yeah, from this part maybe not so much, but yeah. Maybe we pull this in a little more. Make the cheeks a little smaller. Cause yeah, then it looks a little like a squirrel, right? The cheeks are too big. But yeah, I think this is kind of the idea. See, the low poly part could definitely use a little bit more refinement. I mean, maybe we could just add a little bit more subdivisions like this. And that kinda already fixes it, right? Like we are not really low poly anymore if we do that. But it does look nicer, I think. Oh, it is pulling this part. Oh, this part, I think. Yeah, that part is a little weird. Yeah, because from the side it looks fine, but I guess it is pulling a little too much in that way. Yeah, I think if I something like this. Oops, nope, what am I doing? Here we go. No grow selection. Do this, yes. Okay, where are we now? Oh, okay. I didn't recognize the songs. Sometimes YouTube music does weird stuff and it just goes on its own route. So is this a song that I added to the playlist? I don't remember. Okay, for some reason mirror mode is not working anymore. I guess, yeah, the more I separate it, the more it doesn't show the neck. So let's not do edge actually. Closer like this. Oops. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes the mirror mode breaks. Then it fixes itself back up. Oh, there you go. That makes it look a little bit more like a neck, almost. Yeah. My place is messed up. There is a 4-language song comes randomly. I feel that. Yeah, that's happened to me too. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about the arms, but at least in the low poly mode it works better. A little better. So, okay. Let's try to make this, it looks fine. Yeah, as you said, you know, don't mess with it if it works. There is one angle. No, never mind. I thought there was an angle where it looked weird, but not too bad. Let's see. Yeah, it was like if I push it in a little more, it does add, yeah, some more silhouette. That's cool. Yeah, maybe add in a little bit more rounding here. But how can we do that? Because yeah, so this part of the snout's a little round there. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe it's gonna start to pull a little too much here. No, that looks fine. Yeah, that looks nice. Like the more rounded here. I could try to figure out a way to, you know, not have to have the whole, what do you call it? The whole edge going around, but I think for now it will suffice. Yeah, the arms when I subdivide, they definitely stick out. I think here it looks fine. But yeah, when I subdivide, they do stick out a little too much. But again, if it looks fine here, it's fine, which is where I'm struggling with this. Because I guess the edge is a little messed up. But that also could be just the shader. Excuse me. Let me try a different one, not this one. I just chose the specific shader that I probably shouldn't have tried. But no, okay, this pulling. Well, yeah, like this, just shadow, just void creature. Then it doesn't show. Yeah, like this. That looks pretty good. I mean, that is kind of the idea, right? That you just only see the silhouette. That will be my idea for this render. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to make it be like. So yeah. Oh, they do become more flat. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. But it is part of the deal with low poly. Yeah, because at least in this mode it's not gonna look like this. Yeah, from the side it looks pretty good. Yeah, and I mean it is kind of like the sprite, right? Where from the front you can't really see the arms. It almost looks like it doesn't have arms. And then yeah, you can see kind of a hint of the arms. So yeah, let me add a little bit more detail to the feet. We don't need to make it too... Okay, that's the opposite of what I wanted. Yeah, just a little detail. Don't want it to look like... I don't want to give it like cat paws or anything like that. Just trying to make it work a little more organic, yeah. Just a little bit, but it is... I don't know. I think maybe I thought originally that I was gonna go more low poly, and then I started to add more and more details. Because now seeing this, but the way that I made originally the ears low poly would have looked better. Now I do like how it looks here. But yeah, I guess that is another thing that you gotta look at. Yeah, stuff like the face, where most people are gonna look like, and that's when you you gonna focus on refining, right? Something like the feet or the arms, you know, probably not wanna define as much, or no need to define as much. You can, you know, if you wanna add more details to stuff, but yeah, you don't gotta. Yeah, every time I saw the light, it looked so goofy. Yeah, getting stuck into the detail hole for sure. Yeah. So I think how do I make a material that looks like this? Are you gonna show me how you made this shader? Oh my gosh. Oh right, I need to do edit. Well, let me save first. Save as. Let me save as a different file. Then let me delete the history of this. So I only see the shader. Yeah. Oh, okay, so you define the color from here. So I guess I can add the texture, yeah. I wonder if I can do something similar to Blender. Because if I can do, maybe make this a texture file and just add it here. Let me try that real quick. Don't know if that's a thing I can do. Or actually, let me see if I can first make, UV editing. And then, yep, that looks crazy. Are we still in the playlist? What is this? Oh, it is I guess a boss theme in IS5. Is it in the playlist? I guess it is, yeah. Oh, little side. Oh, because it's from this perspective, right? Wide. I think if I just scale it, I should make it look how it is. Nope. How do I make it look in the scale of? No, I'm trying to make it. No, both perspectives make them look wide. How do I do this again? No. Because not unfold. When you unfold is when it makes it look. Yeah. How do I place you so it doesn't, but in a non-distorted way? Automatic? Yeah, that just splits it apart. Which we don't want. I guess I could just cut out the face. Because the face is the only thing that we need a texture for. That's what I'm planning to do. Before we end the stream, because I just realized it's been 2 hours. And so I should probably end it just to get some rest. Normal paste. Oh. What the heck? Whoa. No, let's just do this. Yeah, if I could just scale it so it looks the way that it is. Perfect. Oh, right, because I am on perspective view. I was confused why it was like slightly. Yeah, wasn't working 100%. Okay. I can just. What do you call it? I can just improvise here. Just again, just due to time. And what I'm gonna do is, how do you export this image? I think. Texture. What is this now? Warm and small light. I don't know. Anyway. How do I export the texture again? That was image. But I guess not. Texture? Nope. UV set. Nope. Tools, modify cuts to. Is it not edit? Or is it here? Oh, here. Oh, okay. Gotta go now. Need to wake up early tomorrow. No worries, Trisel. Good night. Thank you for coming by. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, sorry if you already left. I was, yeah, I mean, I was talking into the detail hole also. No, yeah, can export it here, or let me export it where I'm working right now. Oops. I am working on 1024 still. I guess I could make it 248 just to have a little bit more detail. Not that it will get much detail because it's, you know, the pixel art. But I just want it to be, you know, as high quality as it can be. Go. Okay, it's not letting me. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, just export it there. Playing close. What? Okay, no. What did I just... What? Oh, okay. I just hit cancel and I thought it was gonna cancel the whole thing. Let's look at face. I'm gonna just name it that. Okay, now it works. Okay. So you're not gonna be able to see this, but I'm gonna just pull it up into Photoshop. Where's it? Low poly, there it is. Let's look at the face. And I'm gonna cheat the system a little bit. And I'm just gonna add the picture that I've been using for reference. Just to overlay that in the face. Oh, there it is. Rain World main theme. Oh, it does look really low quality, so I don't know how it's gonna look. Yeah, because it is really small. Because I mean, here it looks fine, but I don't know. Yeah, wait, why does it look so good here? I guess because it's... No, because I mean, it is a pixelated file. It's like it should lose quality, like it is losing where I'm working on right now. But yeah, I don't know why it looks so good here. I'm surprised. I guess I gotta see... Maybe I need the... Yeah, maybe I need to make it a smaller picture then. 1024. I think that is the real issue. Yeah. So yeah, override that one. Because I think I know what I can do if it looks too low quality. I just need it to not be very stretched out. Okay, yeah, that looks better. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to try to stretch it into 2K. Yeah, okay, that already looks better. Never mind. Why does it do that? Is it a Photoshop thing? What is going on? I wonder if it is a Photoshop thing, because yeah, when I stretch the picture, it looks like this, right? It looks like how it looks here in the reference. But then when I hit to apply transform, it makes it look super like smooth. So maybe you just need it to be... I just need to export this in the size of the picture. It's gonna be super small, but hey, if it works. If it works, it works. Where is it? There it is. It's 50 by 69. Okay, no worry, no wonder it looks so weird. Okay, I'm gonna do 70 by 70. See if that works. Oh my gosh, that jump scared me. Not the Syracusan boss jump scare. Syracusan jump scare. Peak jump scare indeed. Whoa, whoa, what are you? Do you see my mouse? Oh, you can't see my mouse. It's moving really slowly. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, that was weird. It really was peak jump scare. Okay. Now I just resize this. So that is the size of the texture. Well, okay, I'm just gonna export it like this. Because it keeps smoothing it out, so I think that's something weird with Photoshop. That I can't really figure out right now, but if I have the time, I will figure it out. Oh wait, actually, no, don't do that. Because instead of applying the material, what I'm gonna do is just make everything the same color. Yeah, just make everything the same color, so it's just the little face there. That looks funny. Okay, yeah. Port that in. There we go. And what's next? What's next? Oh yeah, now we supposedly, in theory, I should just have to apply the texture to the material. Where is the material though? Oh, because of the what I've been editing on the UVs. File, yes. And we add this. Oh, well, I mean, it is the color. So I need to redo the UVs, or no, it is there. Where did the eyes go? Or is it because it doesn't show the shaded version? Am I not showing the textured version actually? So it should be. Yeah, you see the eyes. Yeah, they Photoshop, I guess, smoothed them out. But it don't seem to be showing up on the actual picture. What did I do? Yeah, no, disable that. Well, at least the white looks good. Yeah, let me hide this once. Whoops, I meant to delete it. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I just got completely jump scared by that. Shading, map color. Yeah, try to load the texture again. RGB, that should be fine. Oh, that's why. Okay, textured. Oh, weird. Because yeah, sometimes you can only see it until once you've rendered it. But it should show it. Yeah, I mean you can see the white, right? And then you can see like the UVs. They are over where the face is. If anything, maybe they're a little higher, lower, or yeah, lower. Yeah, it looks. That's weird. Huh. Let me try to. Just try to cut off the face, I guess. It's a little difficult to see. Cut that, huh? Right, so this is one shell. Then yeah, this is all gonna be the same color, so we don't need to worry about that. But then yeah, I place this in front. It's not showing up here. I'm sure it's some type of display that I'm struggling with. Let me look it up real quick. Texture not showing in model. Maya. Yeah, I feel like in Blender it wouldn't be that big of an issue. Reset Maya preferences. Text not showing being applied. Oh. You have both the use default material and the texture options activated at the same time? Small icon with a sphere that... Oh! I do have them both. Oh. Nope. Oh no, this is default material, yeah. And then this is the texture mode, so... That's weird. What if I... Shaded displays now, plus 4 to display... What? 5 on shaded mode. Yeah, I mean that should show the texture. Yeah, shaded display with texture maps. Oh, so it is this one. Okay. Well, that's good to know that it's not that. I don't know why it doesn't show though. I guess something I could do, just export it to Blender and see if it works there. Or to Go Engine in this case. I'm gonna try that as a last resort. It'll be really funny if it does work then. Let me export selection. Slugcat low. Whoops. Slugcat low. Yes. That's fine. I think. I mean, it's always worked, despite that. Let's import it. Import FBX. I'm pretty sure it was an FBX. Projects. Yep. Nope, not that one. Where is it? There we go. What is this order that you're showing me? The things. Modeling. Yes. Rain World. Oh, it's actually not in Rain World. It's in Low Poly. Yeah, huh? Where is the... No. Oh, there it is. Okay. Scenes. There we go. What? Oh, they did not export it on that one? What? Oh, was that error thing? No, it is. Oh, it's a different thing. Sorry. Oops. It was a different scene. Yeah, I forgot. This scene. Oh, there it is. Hey, little guy. Okay, it's gonna be a little different. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. I think if I hide my eye, it should show up. Yeah. There it is. So it shouldn't have a material. Yeah. Well, it does. But let's actually delete it. Just start from 0. Yeah. Look at base. Based. And then let's go to shading. Oh, my whole... Okay, all my configurations are messed up. That's okay. Texture, or image texture, right? Yes. Open. I don't remember where I saved it, but we'll figure it out. My file management definitely could use some work. Art, there we go. What did I just... Art, there we go. Okay. 3D. Is it in this one? Or was the texture in low poly? I think it was in low poly. Which is where? There it is. No, that's not it. Okay, let me look it up in my own files. Oh, okay, that one I did import in Rain World. I just have things everywhere. Where is Rain World? Oh, I was like, I'm looking straight at it. Oh, there it is. See, yeah, that looks smoother. I wonder why that is. Because I mean, the texture is supposed to be small. Or I mean, yeah, the texture that I exported was smaller. Yeah, well, at least this shows off now. I gotta work with this. Because it does look kinda smooth out. Don't always showing the... Oh, because it is in this mode. Well, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll try to make it a render, like a toon shader render, so that it looks flat, kinda like in Maya's version. And then I'll show it off. But for now, I think we're good for this time. It was fun. It was fun working on this, and it was fun working in one stream in a model. We didn't get to do the full thing, but I am gonna go take a break and grab a bite because I've been eating pretty late recently. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go do that. In the meantime, yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed. Yeah, I'm gonna go and I could add more here. Yeah, probably do that. Add more detail. But like I said, yeah, that's the plan for the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna be careful, you know, obviously not to overexert myself. So I'm gonna this chaotic thing while I'm trying to plan the week. But yeah, we'll be playing Deltarune next week, and then the following one I'm gonna be starting the video series of Secrets of the Mimic. That's kind of fun. I don't know. I like being dynamic. Sorry if it's not, you know, super consistent, but at least, you know, as always, Tuesday streams will be the same. Thursday I'll probably still stream Deltarune the next couple of weeks until we're done with the chapter. So yeah, it will be the next week will be Thursday and Friday, and then from then on I will probably be doing Thursday and throughout the week posting the episodes of 5 Nights at Freddy's. So yeah, I'm glad. Thank you, Mateo. I really like the variety too. I think for now I'm gonna, well, aside from this, I'm gonna try to, you know, focus on consistency, but also I do enjoy having more flexibility with things, and yeah, more variety overall. So yeah, thank you, and I'm glad it was a good time. Yeah, it was more chill than usual, though I feel like art streams in general are pretty chill. If nothing else, I'm teaching myself to be more, you know, to take it easier, I guess. Otherwise, yeah, I'll see you if you're coming to Friday's stream with the Hunter. Like I said, excited for that, also a little nervous, but hey, I think it will be a good time regardless. So, with all that said, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm Aren, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. Dang, we ended in this super epic theme. Let's see, what can we play to end this with? The Long Trail theme. I like that one. Alright, take care, everyone.
the grip of fate, a tiny